Hello and welcome. I was debating whether or not I should even start this vlog because I have like a lot of videos in the pipeline, but considering Ezra's issue at the moment, I decided to go ahead and start it just so I can keep you guys kind of apprised of what's going on with him. And he's doing okay. His eye is still swollen and he's still eating funny. It doesn't read neurological to me. It still reads like something is going on with his face. But yeah, he's got I think 4 more days of medicine at this point, and we will see how it goes from that. I'm probably gonna have to take him in again. I might need to do like an x-ray to see what's going on up in there. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with him, and not much else is going on. Like, I have 13 rats and like I still have 5 seniors now, so like there's usually something going on. So there's that, and then one of the things I have going on is like one of the videos I have planned is I'm getting new dwarfs, so that's gonna happen soon. And that's pretty much all that's happening right now. But I did want to keep you guys apprised of what's going on with Ezra. And hopefully everything with that will be fine. He's old now. He's 2 years and 3 months old, and that is a pretty common age for things like this to start going wrong. So hopefully everything's gonna be okay. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and start this vlog. I don't know when's coming out because we do have Kelpie and Lamb who are going to be having surgery, but that's not for about 3 weeks, and I usually just go until I have about 30 minutes of raw footage. And then I edit it down and put it out. So chances of not having 30 minutes within 3 weeks it's slim. But that will be covered in the next vlog. I will film all of that just because it's been a while since I've done a surgery vlog, I think. But yeah, we will do that. I'll keep you updated on everything's going on with them. And yeah, I'll put some footage of the new dwarfs in as well, just because I'm sure you guys are going to want to see them. Being down to 13 rats, which I know it's still a lot of rats, but it's not to me. To me, it feels like very few, and I actually hate it. I hate how many rats I have right now. I want more. But the dwarfs are going to get here. But yeah, so that's everything that's going on right now. So welcome to the vlog. So I feel like Ezra's eye has receded back to being exactly the way it was before he started meds. He's still on antibiotics. He's got, I think, 2 doses left. Yeah, and he's just not getting any better. So I'm taking him to the vet again, and I'm gonna see if we can either try another round of this stuff or get some gentamicin or clindamycin and see if that will help him out. But yeah, I don't know. He's not losing a ton of weight, but he has lost weight. They just threw a hide. That sound you heard, I don't know if you saw it go flying, but that was them throwing a hide. And there's the culprit. Hide thrower right there. See him here. Oh, my big boy. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, Mom's gonna fix it. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. There is a not zero chance that he won't be coming home on Friday, so that's his vet appointment. His vet appointment's on Friday, it's in the afternoon, and there's a not zero chance that he will not be coming back from it. But I am hoping we can just try another medication, because it's not like worse, it's the same. Like, it got better and then now it's receded back to being the same. If I need to, I can get some more eye drops. When Cloud had an eye problem, we did what was it called? Durzolamide? I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. And then Neopolydex. So one of those is a steroid with antibiotic, and one of those is like, it's to reduce the pressure in the eye, and I think it's also an antibiotic. So I will do that as well if needed. But yeah, I'm just hoping that we can get it taken care of, because he's clearly in pain, he's uncomfortable, and I hate it. But yeah, it's Wednesday, his appointment's on Friday, and I will update you after that. Hey, where are you going? Check them out of patients. You want them to Alright, so it is Sunday. I did take Ezra to the vet on Friday. I didn't update because we had a guest over. That's not the guest. The guest is Kathy's boyfriend.
My husband, thank you.
But I did take Ezra to the vet, which was an experience. Yeah, you can kind of see him over here. I'm not going to make him come out. Right,
you can see his fur.
Yeah, his ear's kind of pushed up against it. But basically, how do I...
You've taken the high road here and decided to not smack talk the vet. Do you want me to explain it? Would that get you out of it?
I don't know if it would. You'd be funnier.
We live in Hickville. And everyone's stupid. So every vet we go to almost never sees rats. They don't know anything about it. So Sarah walks in with her 15 plus years of knowledge and says, this is what's wrong, this is what I need. And because they're stupid hicks, they have pride and are like, well, I went to school, so you can't be right. We're gonna do what I Google on my phone in front of you.
Yeah,
and then charge you $100 for.
That does happen.
And then, so time gets wasted, and this has happened a million times before. I could name names. I'll keep it about Ezra. We went in, first time with him. She's like, I need...
clindamycin.
She said, I need clindamycin. And the vet's like, no, let's do something else. And Sarah didn't have a choice. So we took the medicine that the vet said to take.
She wants love.
It was starting to work a little bit. They didn't give Sarah enough, and Sarah, before she ran out, emailed them. I was like, hey, I really need more because it's working, but I'm about to run out because you didn't give me enough. And they took too long to get back to her, so he missed some doses and got way worse. And then we had to go in for a new appointment, and she took some liberties, including staining his eye.
The vet did.
Yeah, the vet stained his eye, which made it swell up to way bigger than it was before. Sedated him extra time without telling us because she needed to do x-rays.
She gave him 3 shots of sedation. I didn't even want him to have 2.
Yeah, so she bullied Sarah into doing an x-ray, insinuating that she wasn't going to take her seriously unless she did the x-ray. Then after all of that, she's like, okay, I'll give you the medicine that you asked for the first time you came in 2 weeks ago. And so Ezra's been miserable because his eye is really swollen. He can close it a little bit now, but it's just like we went in weeks ago and said exactly what we needed, and she spent like $500 just to get the stuff that she said she needed 3 weeks ago. And I think he's gonna be okay, probably, but he's not doing good. He's miserable. His eye is all big. He was so dopey from all the sedatives. He's not eating a ton. And it's frustrating because every vet here is like that. You can tell them exactly what you need, and they'll still Google it and be like, well, that's not what my Google is saying, and then charge you a ton of money and not give you what you need. And it's just like, you're gonna get animals killed. I think that's why Riff Raff died. I think Grant almost died because of getting jerked around with medicines. Problem Cloud was an issue. So this is just an issue. And then it's not just vets, it's also like normal hospitals, but it's a whole other thing. It's just any medical personnel here seems just stupid as hell, and that's the issue.
So the technical version of that, and I'm going to add a couple of things to what she said, actually. The technical version of that is, so basically, you guys know he had a tooth root abscess. They jerked me around on the medicine with that, so I went in and I wanted to get clindamycin, which was on my list the first time I went in. It was the first thing on my list. So basically we go in, I make another appointment because I ran out of the other medication and I wanted the clindamycin. And we go in, and at this point, the day before, I made his appointment on Wednesday. On Thursday, his eye got cloudy. And I knew that meant that either it had gotten infected, like the infection spread, or it had gotten damaged. Hi. So we go in, and his eye looks way worse Friday, but not awful, not alarming. And they do the eye stain to confirm what I said, which was that he had
an ulcer.
Yeah, an ulcer. because it could have only been that or an eye infection, like the infection had spread. So they did the stain to confirm that it was an ulcer. It doesn't actually really matter what it was. I needed the medication they were going to give me anyway. But they did that. So his eye has ulcerated, which is not good. It's looking very cloudy. There's still some stain in it from the stain she did, because it's still like got a green tint to it, which is what the color of the stain was. But it's better because, like she said, either the stain or the sedation made it swell up to like 5 times the size it was when we brought him in.
It was worse than Cloud.
I
thought Cloud's was
I
crazy.
thought I was going to take him in for emergency euthanasia. I like genuinely thought that. So we did the x-rays. I'm going to... Hi, baby.
You gonna say hi?
We did the x-rays because, yeah, Cappy's right. They insinuated that they were not going to give me what I needed unless I did the x-ray. I'm going to cut to the pictures of the x-rays to tell you what they said about them real quick.
Here.
All right, so here are Ezra's x-rays. So as you can see, the x-rays on the right have very clear white lines, and that indicates that the bone there is solid and okay. And the x-rays on the left are kind of muddier. They're not clear white lines. It's all kind of, it looks like mush a little bit. And that indicates that that side of his face, the bones there, are not okay. And it indicates that there is either a infection in the bone or bone cancer. Now, I'm going to talk about it again in a second, but like, in my opinion, it was an infection based on how he reacted to the medicine when we first put him on it. And basically, so yeah, I don't think it's bone cancer because...
that's one of the things that the vet said.
Because why would I think it's bone cancer when the antibiotics were working before you cut him off? It's an infection. It's an infection that got into the bone. Cappy's being optimistic. I'm not, to be honest, because bone infections are really serious. I'm giving him a week to see what shakes out with the clindamycin. If I don't see any improvement, if I see some improvement, I will do the full 2-week course and hope for the best. But if I don't see any improvement, it's just going to get worse, and it's painful. It's like the bone's going to start wearing away. It's just not a good thing. Bone infections are really, really bad. And while they did not give him the initial infection, them jerking me around with medicine is the reason it's worse.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I'm frustrated. Basically, if I take him in to be euthanized, that's the last time I'm going to see this vet, because I'm done. I've reached my breaking point with them. I'm done. And the thing that has been, like, really getting to me is when they brought him back in and they discussed his options, she said to me that they ordered stuff to do a rodent dental. And the reason it's bothering me, there's a few reasons. One, at the very least, it's very unprofessional to come in and be like, we're really excited to do a rodent dental.
That's what got me when she's like, oh, you're excited? That's crazy. Because in no way in hell would I entrust you to be doing any kind of surgery.
At best, it's really unprofessional. At worst, it is extremely insensitive to me and my rat.
Very presumptuous.
Yeah, that's the other reason it bothers me, is because it feels like she told me that to try and pressure me into doing a surgery that I'm not going to do.
Yeah, he's how old now?
He's almost 2 years and 4 months old, and he's in rough shape. He is not a good candidate for surgery.
He's not a ducky 2.5.
No, he was okay before this, but it's such a serious issue that if the clindamycin doesn't work, there is no point to doing a dental. The infection's in his bone. You do a dental, you basically go in and do a debridement to keep it from getting to the bone. We're at that point.
It just kind of feels like they have been using or wanting to use your/my rats as guinea pigs, because like the grant, I don't know if we mentioned the grant, but yeah, it's like this vet had like never seen rats before and definitely never did surgery, and she's like, well, because I've never done it before, I'll offer you a discount to do tumor removal, a really dangerous tumor removal. And she was going to charge like $700, and it's like, I'm not going to let you test out your skills on my animal.
There are like 3 vets at this practice, I think. One of them has an okay amount of experience. One of them had none. And the other one had, like, very little.
They're all nice people, but the problem is they don't listen. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, rats, you don't have time for this. Mm-hmm. As evidenced by name 50 examples here of like, we don't have time for this.
It's been very frustrating for me since moving to Texas because I had such a good vet in Arizona who, I feel in my heart none of this would be happening if I still had him. But basically that's where I'm at with Ezra, where I'm going to be giving him 1 more week. He's uncomfortable. He's on pain medication, 3 eye drops. I have to lubricate his eye throughout the day with one of them because he can't close it all the way, so it's drying out. He looks, I've been debating whether or not I want to show you guys how he looks right now because it's not gross or anything, but it's not great.
It's upsetting.
Yeah. And like, that's Lamb.
Ma'am? Oh.
It's like, on the one hand, it's good for educational purposes, but on the other hand, I care more about him than I care about you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but it's true. So...
Girl.
I haven't decided. If he pops his head out, I'll show you guys later in the vlog, but for right now, I'm just gonna let him be because he doesn't like being handled, so he's reacting really badly to me having to take him out of the cage several times a day to treat him. So that's another factor in whether or not he's gonna make it because like his mental health is not great right now. So, bye, Liam. They've been babying him. It's been so sad. They've been like curling up with him and cleaning his face for him. Oh my god, it's breaking my heart. And Cappy said that Fitz was like trying to protect him
From me. Because I had to get my drops because
Yeah,
Sarah goes to bed at 10:30.
Yeah.
So I had to do eye drops at 12:30 and 2:30.
Yeah.
And Fitz he didn't want me touching him. And then as soon as I moved Fitz, Suitor came in and was blocking me. And Ezra doesn't like me very much. Not that he dislikes me, but he doesn't want me handling him.
He's a mama's boy. But yeah, so that's the Ezra update. It's not what I wanted to tell you guys, and I am frustrated and upset about the whole thing. But hopefully I'll have a better update for you guys soon.
Yeah?
Do you want some goop? They had so many with fish. I had to be so careful.
Yeah, I think one has an allergy or something.
Yeah, she'll throw up if she eats any of like the fish
so
flavoring.
Should they? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my pretty baby. Jinx doesn't like these, in case you're wondering why it's only 1 cat.
Yeah, we tried with Jinx and she just would not.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm trying.
Dax knows how to play ball. You a happy kitty?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She's so silly. Oh my god. Oh, that does smell bad.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, is it coming too fast? I will probably have to cut that out.
Trying to be careful not to get it on the
Yeah.
table. Ugh, she's drooling a little.
That wasn't surprising. Was that nummy?
Ugh, yeah, here, get it on my get it off my finger, please. For the love of God. There you go. Mmm. Good kitty. Delicious.
Cappy actually loves giving her those.
She gets so happy.
She does.
It's hard to find things that bring her joy other than hurting innocent people.
Oh, do you have some in your whiskers? She might have. Oh, I don't have any more. So, currently have Baker and the weather girls out. So you might see them, but probably not. They're pretty chill guys, so they might just kind of be in the background, but I don't think they'll really pop up. But it's time to talk about something I've been putting off for days and days. It's been like almost a week. And that's Ezra. He's no longer with us. Basically, so he had his appointment on a Friday. I updated you guys on Monday, and then on Tuesday things took a turn for the worst. I'm not I'm not going to go into detail because it was pretty brutal and upsetting for me. But basically on Tuesday I had to do an emergency euthanasia with Ezra. I was devastated. I bake. I miss him a ton, you know. I tried so hard to fix him and it didn't work. And to a degree, yes, I do think that his passing is because of what happened with the vet. Obviously, they didn't give him the infection, and maybe not jerking me around with the medicine wouldn't have helped. But it certainly made things worse. You know, maybe the infection would have come back no matter what, but I don't know. I do feel like the vet kind of are part of the reason he is no longer with me. So that sucks. His group, that was the Grabies. They're in full chaos mode because they know they're about to come out. But anyway, he's no longer with me. I don't really want to talk too much about it because, again, I'm very upset. I miss him a ton. So, like, it was the infection that killed him, basically. I don't see how it could have been anything else. So, yeah, basically, I'm guessing the, what was it called? Clindamycin just came too late and didn't do enough fast enough to fix the problem. Once an infection gets in the bone, the chances of it being resolved are not the best. Again, I just wanted to give him a chance, so that's why I tried it, but I would have been completely understandably correct if I had decided to put him to sleep on Friday. Hindsight, I would have done that had I known how bad it was, but I did not know how bad it was or how bad it was going to get, so I just wanted to give him a chance, and, you know, yeah. So he's not with me anymore, but he's no longer in pain or anything like that. So, you know, small consolation. But I'm sorry I didn't get to any of the dwarf footage this video, but everything that happened with Ezra, Sunny's chewing on the shelf. Everything that happened with Ezra just kind of took over, and that's just how it's going to be sometimes. But I'll get you lots of footage for them for the next video. By the time you see this, he'll have been gone for like 2.5 weeks, I think, so it's been a bit. But I will, I'm going to go ahead and do the rat roundup for the end of this vlog, and we'll go from there. So, yeah. All right, let's do the rat roundup for this video. So, in here we have Baker, Sunny, and Foggy. Baker's doing good. He's really solid for a rat that came from Petco. So, like, hopefully I didn't just jinx him by saying that. But he is about a year, he's a little over a year and a half now. I've had him for a little over a year. He was 6 to 8 months when I got him. So yeah, he's a senior now, which I'm not a fan of. And then Sunny and Foggy are going to be 2.5 on Christmas Day. And they are looking quite old. Foggy in particular has a bad case of mites right now. I've given her 1 treatment, and I suspect she's going to need a second at the 2-week mark, but we will see. But yeah, they're looking quite old, and they have some old age-related issues. I'm a little nervous they might have a heart problem, but like both of them, but we're just kind of winging it right now, and hopefully that's not the case, but we will see. Here we have the Grabies. They are currently 6 months, almost 7 months old. Hi. Oh, look at them. They're doing amazing. They're loving the big cage still. Look at Kelpie. She's like, let me out, Mom. Let me out. Let me cuddle. Mom. They're doing amazing. And Kelpie's getting spayed this Friday. That will be the next video. And otherwise, completely healthy, completely solid. They are thriving in this cage. Oh, my baby. My babies. I love them so much. They are such good rats. I love you. Then down here we have Junimo and Joja, who just turned a year old. They are 2 of my dwarfs. Hi! And they're doing great. I will be doing intros with the new dwarfs in like 3-ish weeks after the new dwarfs are done with quarantine. But they're doing super good, super solid, super cute. And the 5 of them will probably live in this cage once intros are done, at least for the time being. Here's one of my cats. She's also doing really good. Very pukey, but good. It's Jinx. All right, over here we have what is now my group of 4. So we have Fitz, who is 2 years and 3 months old, almost 2 years and 4 months old. Hi. And then we have Suitor, Lamb, and Curtains, who are approaching 1.5 years. So, hi, baby boy. They're doing okay without Ezra. Lamb gets her cyst removed on Friday, but to be honest, it's been deflating on its own, so I might not even have to take her in. But yeah, they're doing okay. They want a treat right now. Maybe I'll give them one. I'm a sucker. All right, fine. Meanwhile, there's my other cat, Dax. She's also doing fine. Pain in the butt. All right. The one thing is, like, this cage is a lot quieter without Ezra. He was always the first to the door, and he'd, like, wake everyone up with his excitement because he always wanted shoulder rubs. So it's pretty quiet without him, and I miss him a lot. But they are doing solid. And finally, these guys who are actually out, so I'll approach a little bit. I don't want to startle them, but oh, yep, Mystic's gone. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. This is your only appearance in this whole video. Oh my god. Her face, she's got a face, y'all. Oh my god. And then there's tiny little Glitch. They're doing good. No new home sniffles or anything like that. I have to do a little bit of cage maintenance today. It does stink in there because they made a nest. They made a straight up nest. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm not giving you all treats. No, not this time. But so far they are doing great. So we're doing, oh my god. So we're doing awesome here. I sit in a way you guys can actually see a cage. It's not really working out for me. Anyhow, that's going to be it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. All the fun stuff down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.